Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Demon Slayer. This is season 2, episode 18, titled No Matter How Many Lives. What an episode we just had. Never give up. That was extraordinary. Just the animation full on, and what happened, and so many surprises, and are they dead? No, they're not. And then ending with a huge explosion. And that's just it. And again, like, we were supposed to only watch 2 episodes today, but we couldn't just leave it like that. So we have to watch this one now and see how it all wraps up in this season. I think that, that's enough talking. Do you have anything you want to say before we start?
No, let's go.
Go. Just please subscribe, like, comment, check out the Patreon. We're several episodes ahead, well into season 3 now, I guess it is. Yeah. Link in the description, pinned comment telling you exactly how far ahead we are. Now, let's freaking do this. Here we go.
Let's go. Hey. Yeah, let's go.
Intensity. They've gotten really good at that in this series, like the head roll sounds.
It sounds like a bowl.
I've done it many times by now. Nezuko! Ooh! Did she protect them?
I sure hope so. Well,
Oh, maybe.
Only protected him?
Maybe that's all she could do.
Oh, it's just like...
That town is gone.
Is that also why we didn't get, like, the credits in the last one? Was that the same? Because the town was gone?
His fingers. Yeah. Did... Aw.
Aw.
I will carry. Oh, he finally woke up. Yeah. He must be so confused.
Poor little piggy. Even though, like, he rearranged stuff, he must still be bleeding. And well...
Wait, she can... That's how... He's not poisoned anymore. Whoa.
She can just...
Food! Nezuko, can you...
Yeah, Nezuko?
Could you... Yeah, thank you. Kind of ruining the moment here a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh!
Hello!
I have the healing touch. No. Let her.
Did he actually survive? Oh!
Really?
Wow,
That's
he
a
actually
surprise.
survived! Yay! The Hinokami, I guess. The power of the sun god. Yeah, I was just about to... Can you use your sniffer to get there?
The sniffer.
Don't tell me they aren't dead.
Ah, yeah. Still need to do that shit. And there's the kitty. I almost completely forgot about that whole thing.
Well,
it is still the mission.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go. こっちに行ってくれ.
Four fingers, man.
Oh, they're just
figuring as a couple of siblings, right?
あんたみたいに醜いやつが私の兄弟なわけないわ.
Oh, they really are
あんたなんかと
opposites of Tanjiro and Nezuko.
Wow.
お前さえいなければ俺の人生はもっと違ってた。お前さえいなければね、お前なんか生まれてこなければよかった。
嘘だよ。本当はそんなこと思ってないよ。
Of course you couldn't. Oh, you're too good, man.
味方してくれる人なんていない。だからせめて二人だけはお互いを罵り合ったらダメだ。そうだ。俺の妹の名前は梅だった。
Oh?
梅もひどかったな。お前の名前は死んだ母親の病名から付けられたんだ。
Oh, wow. Okay.
生まれてくる前に何度も殺されそうになり、
Whoa.
生まれてからも邪魔でしかなく何度も殺されそうになり、それでも俺は生き延びた。醜い声や要望をあざけられ、汚いと言って石を投げられた。この世にある罵詈雑言は全て俺のために作られたようだった。俺の中で何かが変わり始めたのは梅が生まれてからだ。年屋もいかない頃から大人がたじろぐほど綺麗な顔をしていた。俺は自分が喧嘩に強いと気づいて取り立ての仕事を始めた。自分の醜さが誇らしくなり、お前のように美しい妹がいることは俺の劣等感を吹き飛ばしてくれた。これから俺たちの人生はいい方へ加速して回っていくような気がした。梅が13になるまでは。客の侍の目玉をかんざしでついて失明させたので、その報復として梅は縛り上げられ生きたまま焼かれた。
みんな殺してやる。
感謝いたします。厄介払いができてよかった。梅のことは残念でしたけど、可愛い子を見つけたらまた紹介しますので。
まあ待て。
お前いい着物だな。そんなやつが目玉1個なくしたぐらいでギャーギャーピーピーと。いつだって助けてくれる人間はいなかった。家福はあざなえる縄のことしたろ。いいことも悪いことも変わる変わる来いよ。
どうしたどうした、かわいそうに。
Whoa.
お前らに血をやるよ。二人ともだ。
鬼になったことに後悔はねえ。俺は何度生まれ変わっても必ず鬼になる。ただもし唯一心残りがあるとするならば、梅、お前は俺と違ったんじゃないかってことだ。
Yeah.
俺が育てたためにお前はこうなっただけで、俺の唯一の心残りはお前だったな。
Tragic backstory might be a bit of an understatement in this case.
お前はもう俺についてくるんじゃねえ。
ついてくんじゃねえ。
お前とはもう兄弟でも何でもない。お前は反対の方、明るい方へ行け。
おい。
覚えてないの？忘れちゃったの？
俺たちは二人なら最強だ。寒いのも腹ペコなのも全然へっちゃら。
Wow.
終わったな。疲れた。
I bet. Oh, hey.
一番下だ。上限の6とはいえ上限を倒したわけだ。実にめでたいことだな。
Fuck off.
お前から褒められても別に。
そうですよ。ずいぶん遅かったですね。
Just shit, why didn't you show up a little bit earlier? How convenient.
たかが上限の6との戦いで復帰までどれだけかかる。
No.
They're gonna retire together.
I think so too.
Yes.
死ぬまで戦え。
いや、若手は育ってるぜ。確実に。
Oh, that's quite the promotion.
倒したか。上限を。よくやった天元。炭治郎。禰豆子。
Oh, he's really not doing well.
No, he's not.
100年もの間変わらなかった状況が今変わった。この波紋は広がってゆくだろう。周囲を巻き込んで大きく。
He's not gonna.
No.
私たちの代で倒す。我が一族唯一の汚点である。お前は
What? Sole blemish of my family?
They are related. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Akasa?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh fucking hell. Oh, we're in this place again.
無限城。
Infinity Castle.
ここに呼ばれたということは上限
Reprimand
の鬼にやられた。
I don't necessarily think he's going to be reprimanded, but maybe like all of them, it's the same case as before. Musan is just going to be like, one of you died, or well, two of you died. Other 6 is gone. Stop being so weak.
Yeah.
凱旋しよう。派手にな。
Yeah, you all survived. How the...
Right?
Okay.
Nin Nin?
I don't know, maybe. But that certainly was a surprise.
Yeah.
They all survived. We did not lose Tengen, and we have been preparing for that ever since we started this arc. It didn't happen. He retired instead. Yay!
Good on him.
Yes.
I don't think a lot of Demon Slayers, like even Hashira, might do that. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it might even be unprecedented. Like maybe it's never really happened before. They usually.
Well, Rainbow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, or maybe it's not. Yeah. Sorry, forgot about him. Maybe they used to retire. Or, that was common before, but because there's so few of them now, it's not really.
Perhaps.
Yeah. But someone is there to take his place.
Yeah.
Tanjiro.
But what kind of Hashira will he become then? Like the Sun Hashira?
That'd be pretty cool.
Speaking of cool,
Mm.
that artwork.
Yeah. Looks amazing. Nope.
Okay, no Nin Nin.
That was it. Yep. That's all, folks. That was the end of the Entertainment District arc.
And thereby season 2.
And thereby season 2. It's also just like the end of the entertainment district in general. Because that place is gone.
Yeah.
Completely gone, but they managed to evacuate the city. At least, so all the people didn't have to die. Mm-hmm. Well, we talked about whether or not we were going to get a tragic backstory.
Oh, we sure did.
Holy moly. That was just pure misery, tragedy with those two. And as soon as they get into the whole parents and children thing, and parents being horrible to their children, abusing them, and even wanting them to die in the end, like that's just... Oh, that will always get to us.
It's like, and I know it seems like such a like cliche and everything, but once you get to be parents, it changes
everything.
Everything.
It really does.
Yes, I always had a soft spot for children, and people like what's the saying? What Tyrion Lannister, he says something about like broken
broken,
the bastards and broken things
and yeah
like that whole thing. Like I will always have a soft spot in my heart, and I always had that. But as soon as I got to be a parent, that's even like just imagining like something would happen, like, and even one thing is something happening to your child, like an accident or something,
someone hurting your child,
but someone hurting your child, and especially the thought of their parents hurting their child.
Yeah, someone who should show them nothing but love.
Yeah, it just
unconditional love, and that was just not the case for these two, and the way that they grew up and could only rely on each other, and they were treated horribly, and in turn they treated others horribly, and that's a tale to a story like that we're all too familiar with, and it is something that happens a lot, and you always say that hurt people hurt people. That is how it unfortunately usually turns out, and it doesn't mean like you. In some ways, it's understandable.
I wouldn't say usually.
No, but like when you see people like when you see someone, it's not that there are a lot of people like Gyutaro, and her real name was Ume. Yeah, but when you see bullies, for example, usually the reason why they are a bully is because they've been hurt in their lives.
Yeah, there's something.
Yeah, there's something. That's what I mean with usually. It's not that everyone who has been hurt turns out to hurt others. That's not what I meant. But yeah, it was just nonetheless really tragic.
Yeah, and the way that, because the whole thing with Ume, that the reason why she was burned was because of self-defense. And I can only imagine, like, I naturally assume that it was sexual assault. And I know it's a time, like, it's supposed to be a certain time, and, like, that's the only thing they could do to survive, and I totally get that. But, again, I assume that this was a sexual assault case. And even though that you're suddenly someone's property, you should still have agency in your own life, even though that you're someone's, and I can't even say it out loud because it just gives me the icks that this has happened to other people, and to some degree still happens.
Yeah, and it happening in a different time doesn't excuse it.
No, definitely not. And again, her paying the ultimate price for just defending herself against something that is so absolutely despicable as sexual assault. Like, even though this guy bought an underage girl for her so he could just like misuse her, and then that woman was like, I'll just find you another cute girl that can sell you, like, and in a way that is just. So the whole thing with him in the end, like the brother Gyutaro was talking about how he how her life would have been different if he didn't teach her that. I think he should also remember that, well, he didn't teach her, like, but he taught her to stand up for herself. And that's commendable. Like, you should teach people to stand up for themselves.
It's not his fault that they were born into the life that they were born into, and that kind of connects with what Nezuko also said to Tanjiro in the previous one. Like,
you can't apologize.
You can't apologize for that. Like, you can't, for example, blame our father for dying of illness or anything. Like, he wouldn't. That, like, some things are just out of our hands, and that was just the case with their lives as well. They did what they could to survive and move forward together, and he tried to teach her to defend herself. So I'm glad that it didn't end with them going their separate ways. Like, they did reconcile, and they did, both of them. Like, even though we were dealt a really, really bad hand and we made some terrible choices along the way, we would still do it. Like, no matter how many other chances, no matter how many times we were reborn, no matter how many lives, we would make those same decisions, because
we are who we are.
We are who we are, and we were together, and we had each other. And yeah, that is, again, like, in this context, with these two leading a tragic and horrible life and turning into demons who just, made lives horrible for others. But the core of it, still, the message is quite beautiful, and also applies to
definitely
Tanjiro and Nezuko.
And it definitely, as you alluded to a few times now, like, it definitely mirrors Nezuko and Tanjiro, and just like how fortunate they were that at least, like, their lives were.
They had loving parents.
Yeah, and that they were just more fortunate in certain ways, and
raised with love.
And raised with love with from their parents, even though they were not, like, they were also poor, but
things also ended quite tragically.
And things also ended quite tragically, but they were still raised by loving parents, and they were still taught good stuff, and also the value of kinship, the value of family. So yeah, definitely two tragic stories, but they're tragic in how some people just, even though they're dealt a bad hand, that sometimes they just can't, like, some people are just unfortunate with their lives, that they're just dealt with bad hand, and they will just always, like, as he said, that fortune and misfortune, how they will always weave together, but for some people it's just pure misfortune, unfortunately. And
that was the case here.
Yeah, and it's really horrible and sad.
Yeah. And even though, and then Tanjiro said it as well, like, you will be condemned, people will hate you, everything that you've done is absolutely horrible, but you can't be horrible to each other in that way. Like, you have to look at least in like, reconcile in some way, and that there must be, like, something beautiful has to come out of this. In like, he didn't say that, but I guess that's what he was alluding to, and they can't blame each other for caring for each other and wanting to protect each other and survive together.
Yeah, like, in one way that they were kind of like projecting all of their issues onto each other, because one had strength but was not beautiful, but the other one was beautiful, and that could be useful in this time. But she was very dependent, like, she was very dependent
on her brother.
Yeah, was not very. She couldn't do anything by herself. So, in that regard, like, they complemented each other in that regard, but also in a horrible way. In a horrible way.
yeah, because they were, especially as demons, absolutely fucking horrible, and we're not brushing that off or anything, but I think it's beautiful that they keep doing this with, like, showing us these demons who are, again, absolutely horrible, but then giving us a backstory that makes us go, oh,
that's why.
That's why we kind of understand them. Doesn't mean that we forgive what they did, or we're like, oh, now we're on their side or anything. No. But it's just still having compassion, even for people like that. And that's what Tanjiro does, time and time again. And that's what makes him such an amazing character.
Yes.
But yeah, that very tragic backstory aside, again, Tengen survived. I still can't believe that. They all freaking survived. Yeah. I did not expect that, especially after what we had in the 2 previous episodes that just left us absolutely like, got it. Devastated. We thought we lost Inosuke. We thought we lost Tengen for sure. Yeah. Maybe even Zenitsu, but no, they're all fine. And Zenitsu woke up and was like, what happened? I can't move. What's going on? I don't. But he did such a good job while asleep. He was absolutely awesome. Just every time it's you get into combat, take a nap.
Yeah.
Please.
Go nap, please.
Take a nap. Yeah. Nezuka also being able to use her powers for healing. That was beautiful. And then, oh yeah, a big reveal that I almost it just almost went completely by me because of everything that just happened, and I just felt numb from the whole experience. And we've just watched like these last 3 episodes in a row, which is it's just a lot. But the master, name is gone, related to Musan, and
seems like
it. Is we have talked about that. I don't believe that they're brothers or anything like that. Like it's ways down the line. Yeah, because Musan is old, and the master is still just a human being, so he can't be that old. And it seems like he's
on his last legs.
He's on his last legs here. He's on his way out, but at least he got some hope.
Yeah.
There, like finally in 100 years, nothing like this has happened. We're finally doing something.
Yeah, exactly. Something is breaking away now.
Exactly. Yeah, we finally got one of the upper ranks. So now he feels it. Things are going to change. This is just the first one to fall. They're gonna get rid of all the upper ranks, and then Musan in the end, and like finally our generation will end this demon nightmare. Cross fingers.
Tengen is retiring, it seems. Not really sure if he's actually going to retire because of that whole thing, but I hope for him that he's...
yeah. He seemed pretty determined there.
Yeah, make me.
Yeah. Just nah. I'm not gonna, no matter what you say. And Tanjiro is there to take my place.
Yes.
I thought maybe he was gonna take Rengoku's place, but...
Yeah, he's gonna take... I don't think he's necessarily gonna take someone's place, if that makes sense. It's just that he's gonna...
become a new Hashira.
He's getting a promotion.
That is some promotion.
Yes. And with... Sorry?
I don't think it's gonna happen straight away. I think we're gonna see some training is gonna take a while, maybe in season freaking 7 or 8 or something. I don't know how long this... Yeah.
No, but I think perhaps we can use that promotion as the Danish word of the day, then. Unless you have anything else?
Not really. We just quickly saw, what was it called? The Infinity Castle in the end. That was the name of that place. And we saw Akasa again. So...
Are we going to see the other 4?
I think maybe we're finally, we're going to see all of them at the beginning of the next season, the next arc.
Also, perhaps... not necessarily rattled, because I don't think he's very good at hiding his like
Musan?
Yeah, his panic button. But I think he definitely hit it at this point.
And he can't just dissolve the upper ranks like he did with the lower ranks.
That would be absolutely stupid.
That would be stupid. Yeah. So yeah, I think that was it. But we're definitely gonna get into that next time, and most likely, like it seems like Akasa is getting a lot of focus, even though like we haven't seen him a lot. But it's like for some reason that it just seems to me like they're teeing him up to be an important character more so than the other demons, because he's the only recurring one in that way. And I don't know why, but like he's horrible, but I kind of like him.
Yes, there's definitely
There's
something
about him.
intriguing about him. Yeah,
Yes,
that's like, yeah.
And because also
Perhaps
the way that he treated
exactly with
Ringo.
respect, like he was actually respectful of Ringo in some ways.
It's like you're so good at this. Like I really, really like you. Won't you please become a demon with me so we can fight each other for eternity? I love this. Like there was just something about that. Yeah. Yes. Sorry, you said
promotion. Perhaps
promotion
could be.
I think that I don't think there's any other words necessarily unless it relates to
retirement.
Yes, that could also be it.
Should we go for retirement?
Let's go for retirement.
We'll go for promotion later on then.
Yes, when he actually gets a promotion.
Let's see.
So we just have to wait. Don't look it up. No. Retirement in Danish is
pension.
So pension, which is also a word, but we just use pension. Going on retirement, go på pension.
To be retired is at være pensioneret.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. And I guess that'll do it then for this reaction. And that was the end of the Entertainment District arc.
And season 2.
And season 2/3 in a way for some, like it would, because I've seen like some places online that this arc is being called season 3 and then Mugen Train was season 2. But this is technically season 2 because Mugen Train was a movie first and foremost. So in a way, this wasn't episode 18, but more like episode 11. But when you put it together with the... Either way, we're just going with like the description on wherever we're watching it, and when you freaking look it up, and there it says that this was season 2, episode 18, and the end of season 2, the end of the Entertainment District arc, moving into the next one. Can't wait to see what happens. Do you have anything else?
No.
No? All right. I'll do it again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.